What's going on, guys? My name is Richie, and welcome to the very first episode of my very first career mode. And basically, I decided to start a new career mode, because yeah, I'm just gonna be doing stuff on my channel a bit more traditionally, I guess. I'm gonna be doing more career modes and I guess head to head. Not so much Ultimate Team because I don't really play Ultimate Team and I don't know so much, but as you can see on the screen, I'm playing on Legendary using the Euros currency. And I'm going to be using the squads that they have now. I can't bother to start with the squads at the start of the season. So, and of course, I'm going to be playing in the Champions League in the first season. I don't call it Champions Cup because I don't know. But yeah, so I'm using Milan's real coach, his name, Allegri, as you can see there. And this is really how I've done career modes like all my life. I haven't used like my own name or like some fake name. I just thought it was cool because, he really is their coach and like you see it on the screen everywhere. But right there you can see the three preseason games that I'll be playing and those will be up in the next episode. And right there you can see the first games of the season. My first game is against Grosseto in the Coppa Italia. And then the league kicks off against Sampdoria is that a week later? Yeah. And then of course you can see a congested September period right there. So, but yeah, basically this is a busy episode because I had a lot of bids coming in for players, and of course you can see all of those emails, early season emails. Yeah, I originally wanted to put gameplay in this episode, but because there was so much to do, I just decided that I'd put the first gameplay in the next episode. So, but yeah, my main goals for this is to just win everything with Milan. I know they're not really that strong enough to win everything, but I want to win the league, I want to win the Champions League, I want to win the Italian Cup. And I don't know if you saw it there, but the board wants me to finish in a European spot or to qualify for the Champions League. And I'm looking at doing something a lot better than that. So, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, right there, you can see all those matches that are rescheduled, which is a bit crazy. And right there, they want me to reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which I think I can do better than that. Or at least I hope I can do better than that. But yeah, anyway, this is the way I set up the squad. This will be the, I guess, main squad. I went for the 4-3-1-2 with Montalivo, Boateng, and I forgot the other guy's name in the midfield. And the guy's name who I'm forgetting is the captain. Oh God. Yeah, anyway. So Milan have a lot of depth at the midfield position, so I don't really think I need to buy any players. And yeah, right there you can see Chelsea in talks with Cavani, which is something in real life. And then I get an offer for Boateng from Manchester United. So at first I wasn't sure if I should have accepted it or not because I could have just like kept him and denied the money from money, or I could have taken the money and buy and like use it to buy a better player. But of course, Boateng is one of the club's better players, so it would really be kind of pointless. But after I got that offer, I decided to stall and then go into the team management to see if I could find a direct replacement, like not full time, but like just so that I could play the preseason games. And this is when I realized, oh, Milan have a lot of midfield players that can can play in his place until I find a replacement. But yeah, as you can see there, De Jong, Famini, even Traore. Is that Traore? I probably got that wrong. Anyway, so this was me going and looking for that long-term replacement. I looked at Hernandez and I added him to the short list, but it would have been tougher to get him because he's in the same league as me, and it's usually harder to buy the players that are in the same league. And the second player I was looking at was João Moutinho from Porto. He was a bit more expensive, but he was the same type of player to Boateng, just a little smaller. He has a high work rate, and he has a better control, I guess. He's better at passing, and he moves around a little better than Boateng because he's small. He has better balance than Boateng, and so it'd be easier to get around defenders. The third player I looked at was Ramirez, and this was purely because I play with Chelsea a lot, so I know how good Ramirez is, and because he plays in the English league, it'd be easier to get him. So I decided that with those three players on my short list, I decided I would go ahead and do a counter offer for Boateng, and this was where I kind of messed up. I didn't see the chief executive saying that I could get him for almost 20 million. So I decided to just up the offer by what you can see on the screen, 18.5 million. So with that mistake, well, not really a mistake. I still got a bit more than his value, but I ended up Man United ended up accepting the I guess the 18.5 million, and yeah, and then on top of that, I got a bid for Robinho, which was weird because I didn't really want to sell Robinho, but I could have gotten a better player because there are better center forwards or cams out there. So I decided to do the same thing again. I stalled offer and I went into the squads to see if I could find a direct replacement until I found a full-term replacement. And as you can see soon, oh, Nasharino was the guy I was forgetting about. He's the captain. As you can see, Boyan is that replacement center forward that I would use until I find a replacement. And what I was gonna do if I found if I couldn't find a center forward, I'd find a cam that is similar to Robinho, and so that would be able to it'd be able to offer the same thing without changing position. And while looking, I found Sessegnon, and he's a bit similar to Robinho. In fact, he's rated higher than Robinho in the game, but he's similar to Robinho in a lot of ways, not just because he's black, but you know. And then I found Montiel from Santos. Even though he's not similar to Robinho, I just really like him as a player, so I decided to shortlist him. And after all of that, these were the remaining players on the shortlist. So of course Ramirez and Martina are there to replace Boateng, and Montiel and Sessegnon to replace Robinho. So I went ahead and upped the offer for Robinho to I think 7 million. Is it 7 million? Yeah, 7.2 million. So I went ahead and offered Stuttgart that, and they came back and said yes, we'll take that. We're fine with that. So they went ahead and went into negotiations with him, and then Boateng got sold to Manchester United. He reached an agreement with them, and we got 15.5 million out of the transfer. So now we're free to go look for a replacement. And of course, the story they're saying that asking if we can live without Milan. So I went right ahead and to look for that replacement. And after looking between Ramirez and Moutinho, I decided I'd go for Moutinho first because he was a better player. And I tried to originally just bid for the amount that I sold Boateng for because I just thought it was fair. And it's basically selling for what I got for Boateng, even though I only got 15.5. And then I get another message here saying that Robinho did not want to go to Stuttgart, which was I think was awesome because it means that he'll be able to play. And then Porto said that they're gonna want a lot more from Matina because he's so important to them. So I went and up the bid for this. I was actually worried about upping the bid here because I was spending way more than I got for Boateng, which was really some poor transfer work, I guess. But yeah, that's how it goes. And anyway, so yeah, I was really happy that Urbina decided to stay. As you can see by the headline there, he said no to Stuttgart. I guess he wants to stay with Milan and prove his worth. So that's good to see. Um, but anyway, video is coming to an end now. I hope you guys will enjoy this career mode and get ready for some gameplay in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching.